10 niche fragrances to spice up the spring season. Hi everyone, I'm Joe Lima from Scented Moments channel, where I help you to discover the amazing world of perfumery. So in this video I have here 10 niche fragrances in no specific order that will definitely spice up the spring season. I consider these to be extremely sensual for the springtime, but quite honestly you can wear these fragrances anywhere and whenever you want. But so the first fragrance that I have here, this is from the house of Meo Fusciuni, released last year, and one of my favorite releases out of last year actually, and this one is Sony. Parfum concentration. I've been talking about this one forever. So Sony, this represents the journey of Meo Fusciuni in Japan. Sony translates to dream, and although this is a very spiritual perfume, but I find this extremely sensual because it's of the mysterious feel of this fragrance and the uniqueness of this perfume. So you have here like rice absolute, Japanese incense, bamboo, tobacco, vetiver, wood. So in the end, it's a very mysterious, spiritual, incensey type of scent, creamy, that all of those characteristics really leads this fragrance to be quite sexy. And actually my fiance loves this perfume on me. She always compliments me when I'm wearing Sony by Meo Fusciuni. So I really advise you to check this fragrance out, but actually check the entire range of Meo Fusciuni. It's really worth the experience. All high quality perfumes, long lasting, unique creations. And this one is one of them. Sony, again by Meo Fusciuni. The next fragrance from the house of Frederic Malle doesn't need any introduction here, but it is Portrait of a Lady. The masterpiece Portrait of a Lady, created by Papillon. This is a beautiful, sensual fragrance and very complex. So you have here raspberry, like sweet raspberry, with cloves, with rose, patchouli, and it's delightful. It's really to die for. Very addicting, long lasting. Oh, it's so good, breathtakingly amazing. And this fragrance, although it says Portrait of a Lady, this is strictly unisex, if not even more masculine, because of the spices and the patchouli. So I really urge you to try this one if you have yet to. I mean, you will go into a beautiful journey here with Portrait of a Lady. It's one of those fragrances that you need to try once in your lifetime. So yes, Portrait of a Lady by Frederic Malle. I find this one extremely sexy. Next fragrance, this is from House of Baruti, a very underrated house from Netherlands, and this one is Dama Koupa. An extrait de parfum, 30 ml, it's all you need, to be honest. A little goes a long way. And so this is an iris perfume, and I have here two more iris fragrances that I absolutely love. Iris I consider to be a very sensual note in perfume, and here it's iris, a buttery, very buttery iris, with cacao, with osmanthus, with amber, beeswax, and a bit of tobacco in here. Man, this fragrance is to die for. So addicting. Oh, it's so good. Absolutely love this one. Delicious, really. I love the cacao in here. Has definitely like a gourmand aspect in here, and with this buttery, earthy orris. Check this one out, guys, if you have yet to, with beeswax, osmanthus, man. Simply amazing. Very intense, very long lasting. This is really a powerhouse type of iris. Highly advise you to check this one out. It's Dama Koupa by Baruti. Next fragrance, this is from House of Ramon Monegal, and it is Traton Musk from the Musk collection. This is a 50 ml, and this was released in 2022, and it's so underrated. This fragrance is so carnal. So you have this indolic jasmine. This is heavy in the jasmine with cumin, and of course musk and animalic musk. Oh, it's so good and creamy at the same time. Yeah, it's really jasmine with a bit of raspberry. Definitely a bit of raspberry, like a sweet raspberry, to balance the indolic and animalic nuances here. So good. This is so good and so addicting. Extremely sexy in my opinion. Traton Musk by Ramon Monegal. Check this one out if you have yet to. The next fragrance, this is from House of Papillon Artisan Perfumes, and this one is Tobacco Rose. And this one is perfect for in-between seasons. But in the end, you can wear this whenever you want. But I think that this works better during spring and fall. So Tobacco Rose, as the name implies, this is tobacco and rose. Although the rose here, it's more pronounced than the tobacco. And you have here also beeswax, amber. Oh, it's so good. And the rose here is definitely the main note of this fragrance, and it's so silky. It's like silky red rose petals. Oh, I have also a bit of geranium. Oh man, Liz Moore really knows how to create beautiful fragrances. Yeah, beeswax. Oh man, this is so good. And of course, with a bit of a tobacco in here in the base. Very sexy fragrance, extremely sensual perfume, very alluring. This is not a type of fragrance that will shout, that will scream out of your skin, doesn't eat you. It's a type of fragrance that the fragrance knows that it's extremely sexy. It will make you feel extremely sexy. So yes, Tobacco Rose by Papillon Artisan Perfumes, one of my favorite brands currently. Check this one out and actually check the entire range of Papillon Artisan Perfumes. It's really worth the try. Now the next fragrance is for the times when you want more sweet, a more sweet fragrance, but not so sweet. And the perfect note is vanilla. Of course, you have tons of vanilla fragrances, but I think this one works wonderfully also during the spring, during the colder days of spring, from the house of Atelier des Eaux, and this one is Lune Feline. And this is the Eau de Parfum. And I really love the gold flakes inside. Some people might say that this is tacky, but I really like the touch here. So this is the Eau de Parfum, and this is vanilla and musk, one of the best vanillas actually, one of my favorite vanillas. And you also have the extrait. If you want more oomph, more richness, go with the extrait. But this one, I think it's better for in between seasons, and it's so addicting. Yeah, vanilla and musk. Oh man, it's so good. I just want to bite this bottle. So mouth-watering good. So Lune Feline by Atelier des Eaux, one of the best vanilla fragrances currently. Very musky, also not overly sweet. It's just a perfect balanced musky vanilla perfume. Very, very sexy here. So Atelier des Eaux, Lune Feline, Eau de Parfum. Go with the extrait if you want a bit more oomph. The next fragrance, this is from House of Amouage, and it's the infamous Reflection Man. And so this is the previous version, Reflection Man. I already have this fragrance for a few years now, and you can see the dent of this bottle already. And I don't have any issues with performance. This is a white florals, jasmine, neroli, iris with vanilla, musk. This is a fantastic fragrance. Extremely sexy. Yeah, it's perfect. This screams springtime. It's so good. And again, I don't have issues with performance, but of course, if you want more oomph, just go with the Reflection Man 45, which is basically a more intensified version of Reflection Man, the original. A lot of people say that the current formulation is not as good in terms of performance, more watered down. So maybe just go with the Extrait version, which I already tried. It's on my wish list actually. I think it's full bottle worthy. It's really a richer version of the original Reflection Man. So yes, just go either with the original or with the extrait. In the end, you will be very well served. Amouage Reflection Man. Now the next fragrance, this was a rediscovery for me at Essence this year from Indult, and this one is Isvaraya. Now, a rediscovery because I was already familiarized with this perfume, but Indult actually, they reformulated this fragrance. So the previous, so the original formulation had oak moss, and they took out the oak moss, and they just amped up more the patchouli. And this is so damn sexy, and this just shows that not all formulations are bad. This fragrance was originally launched in 2006. All of the fragrances from Indult were created by Francis Courtian, and the reformulations of both Isvaraya and Raven Cuir, which is now called Cuir 404, were made by Francis Courtian team. So the idea, the original, the idea, it's still present. And I think the two reformulations are fantastic, really. And so this one is a delicious plum with dates, with amber, with patchouli, woods. Oh man, this fragrance is so damn sexy, so addicting. Oh man, I love a good plum perfume. Being my favorite, Plum Japonais by Tom Ford, long discontinued unfortunately, but I mean, if you're searching for a very good plum, it's Isvaraya by Indult. Extremely sexy. One could argue that this is maybe it's too sweet and maybe it's better for fall and winter time, but I would say that is for the colder weather of spring, during the spring days. I think it's perfect for that, and for during the nights, because the nights during the spring are still a bit cool, so I think it works wonderfully for those occasions. For a date night, for a night out, you will definitely stand out with Isvaraya by Indult. The next fragrance, this was also a fantastic discovery for me this year at Essence, and this was given to me by the brand Les Eaux Primordiales, and this one is Iris Palladium, this one right here, and this was a re-release. Also, a lot of re-releases. So Iris Palladium was already within the range of Les Eaux Primordiales for a portfolio. This was originally released in 2015. Actually, I tried the first formulation. It was okay. It was like a fresh soapy iris type of perfume. It was nice, fine. But this one is way better, in my opinion. And they were really kind. They gave me a full bottle of this one because I was really passionate about this. So yes, I'm really grateful for that they gave me this full bottle, actually, because this is really good. It's that good. I will definitely not have a full bottle just because. And this one, basically, like the name implies, it's iris, but it's a full-on buttery, creamy, earthy iris with vanilla, benzoin. Oh, it's so good. You also have a big dose of violet in here with clary sage, lavender. Oh, it's so good. Extremely sexy, in my opinion. Nice performance for at least for the couple of wearings. I just wore this a couple of times, but it really projects and lasts, at least on my skin. So yes, I'm very happy to have the new Iris Palladium by Les Eaux Primordiales, a fantastic, sexy iris. Great release. Again, Iris Palladium by Les Eaux Primordiales. And last but by no means least, it's also another, this is another iris fragrance, and this one is none other than Bellam by Les Abatraits. Bellam it's a beautiful iris. It's a beautiful soul. It's a beautiful perfume. It's one of the best iris ever. Full bottle worthy. I have this generous sample given to me by Eugene, but I really want to have a full bottle of this one. Very addicting. This is a three-dimensional iris, also very buttery, a bit soapy, a bit makeup-y, a bit powdery, but in the end, because this has all the characteristics of the iris, especially the earthy butteriness of the iris. This is really a full experience of an iris. With a bit of frankincense, with cardamom, with this creamy cardamom, vanilla, tonka bean. Oh, so addicting and so damn sexy. Absolutely love this. I mean, seriously, do yourself a favor and check Bellam, check Les Abatraits, because it's really, this is top-notch perfumery. Top-notch perfumery. Guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below what fragrances would you suggest as sexy for the springtime, and see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Ciao.